We're back at the 1992 Dr. Pepper GT Grand Nationals, and we go to the 13 expert mains.
And once again, we see Kevin Royal, the Robinson rider, trying to make it happen after all his quarters semis. Here he is, his main event. He comes out in a hurry. Chad Wallace following him into corner number 1.
Kevin Royal, I jumped on you, but Wallace did not jump on Royal, as Royal is out in the lead in this main.
Royal getting a little breathing room on the gas, but Chad Wallace sticking with him tight, playing that catch-up game that Miranda talked about in the break. It is still Royal in control.
And here comes Royal now, flat turn, back stretch, and a big lead over Wallace.
And he needs a lead. He needs to get over that big jump right away. That's where they bog, that's where they play catch-up. Royal up the mountain, has got it go in his direction. Royal is in control.
And Royal is in control of the race for number 1. He leaves Tardy behind. He is currently the leader for number 1 amateur. And now it's the 14 experts, their mains.
A lot of people to look at this. The Rocket, Mr. Snuggles, Andy Contes, they're all here. This is going to be a race. The Greek powers down the middle of the front straightaway. It is Contes, Lopez, Acacia and Lopez. And now the Rocket Man, Rick Chausman, getting in, but Contes leads this parade.
And Mirsch was dropped out in the opening straight. He is gone.
The Greek standing on the gas for Haro Krupi out of Arizona is smoking. Andy Contes knows if he wins this moto, at least for a while, he'll be the national number 1 amateur.
Contes working hard. He's on the back stretch, and he is hammering.
He is beating him like a rented mule right now and headed to the stripe. Here he comes. Andy Contes got one more jump to go, the triple jump. Look at the smile on this guy. Andy Contes is our winner.
And he is also the leader for number 1 amateur. But now he goes up against Alexis Vergara.
You've got Vergara and Reyes in his 15 expert main, and both of them still have a shot, but they got to put the win together. Gate comes down and Vergara comes down with it. Vergara, Reyes, 1 and 2, and Poisson back in the hunt. Vergara, Poisson takes it over, Vergara takes it back.
It's Vergara and Poisson again. Vergara is now in the lead. He is high. Poisson tries to take him on the inside, but Vergara just pounds away.
Vergara putting down the power, but he's got Poisson trying to find a way. A little bump and a run, and Reyes is out of the picture. Vergara has got to get the win here and now.
If Vergara can win, if he can keep it together on the back straight, he moves into the lead for number 1 amateur title. And right now, Vergara is seeing a little pressure from Poisson. Vergara must know he is there. He has to win this race. They go to the finish line. It is Vergara.
And Vergara takes over the lead on the charts. Currently, he's the number 1 amateur.
We move up to our next event. It is the 16-year-old experts.
And once again, we see our GT rider In Hee Lee. Earlier in today's competition, he was crowned national number 1 amateur cruiser rider. He still has a slim hope of getting the 2nd title, the amateur title. Lee comes out in a hurry with Mikey the Mouse Hayek in tow. Vanderveen in the 3 spot.
Lee hammered out of the start. We've got a crash on the deep dish. 2 riders are down, and Lee is gone.
Ryan Vanderveen is out of the picture. Mikey the Mouse is still in 2. Yud Daly in the 3 spot. Chris Schoonover in the 4. Sounds like the race we saw earlier, but In Hee Lee is pulling them hard right now.
In Hee Lee, the cruiser national champion, and here he comes in the 16-year-old experts on his way the triple jump and on his way to the title for the 16-year-old. And before we crown our national champion, Hans Ray, World Trials champ and GT International team member, puts on a show.
BMX is an international sport. I'm here with the Euro team manager, Gerrit Deuce. Gerrit, is racing really that big in Europe?
Yes, it is. It started about 12 years ago. We had a very hectic development of the sport. The first 5 years were enormous. After that, the sport, the numbers anyway went down a little bit, but yet it settled off and it's become a real sport. As you can see, that the Europeans that were here today did rather well towards the best of America.
Gert Vladislav, Czechoslovakia.
Frank Briggs, Germany.
Robert Sprockwald, Holland.
Corine Doorland, Holland.
Yannick Rosset, Switzerland.
Eric Minausdi, France.
Ready, guys? There you have it.